What is going on, guys? This is Linthio doing a discussion and kind of a response to dudes who's quite up and coming called Warrior Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'll leave his link down in the description below. He's quite a cool guy, definitely go check him out. He made a video on cards that make you go like, fuck. Cards that you just hate seeing when they hit the board or when they're activated against you. It got me thinking, like, what are the ones that really make me just be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Two of them that he mentioned I also agree with, so I'm going to speak about those first. First one is Judgement Dragon Jd. Every time that hits the field, I'm just like, oh, motherfucker. Like, I see it coming as well. You can always see JD coming, and you're just like, because they'll have it at the most opportune time. It seems with Lightsworn, they'll either be terrible and die very quickly, or they'll just draw their tits every single time. I Pokemon I, Siraj, he plays Lightsworns, and Jesus Christ, when he goes nuts, and he'll have every single out ever. And it's just like great. The fact that JD is just like a 3k beta that's quite easy to summon, that pops the field multiple times if you so wish. Another one is Blackluster Soldier. Blackluster Soldier is just like, oh Jesus Christ, it's just so painful, and you can do nothing about it really. The card is so good still. It's one card that's aged very well in the fact that it hasn't aged. It's still so fucking good. I just think that every time it hits the field, like, I just want to cry a little, especially when I play Herald of Perfection. They special them in BLS and it's just like, you fucking dick. Going into ones that I personally think as well. Christia is one that gives a lot of people ball ache, and when it just hits the field, you're just like, fuck. Just causes so many different problems. Vanities that's on legs, and a 2/8 beta that gives them a +1, and then we'll just go back to the top of their deck. When it dies, you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's really difficult to get around. It's good that it doesn't have any like built-in protection, but the fact that no one can special summon, they'll normally have an established board, and even if they don't, it's still something that can just stand there and be like, hi, I'm fucking you over now. The card is so good, and it's one that kind of really makes me scratch my head and think, oh Jesus Christ, what am I going to do now when I see it? One that's going to be quite big next format, just because Angeli's a thing, is Queen Tiramisu. That motherfucker doesn't target. That is painful. Like, they have Shadow out as a 2/7 beta that sends 2 cards back to the deck that doesn't target, and you're just like, it's the worst thing ever. Like, the doesn't target clause is just so good. Like, all cards that have that are just amazing. Going on to a spell, this one is kind of not going to be very prominent anymore because it's at 1. It got hit to 1 most recently, not sure why, but it's Rekindling. You just know that if you were playing against Larvals or Fire Kings, mainly Larvals, and they were setting up doing their Handmaiden combo, and you just look at the grave and it's like, yeah, you've got 5 now, you're just like, do you have, oh, he has the Rekindling. Here comes Quasar. Oh, he has another Rekindling. Here's another Quasar. It's just, oh, the card is just so good. And when you just see, especially when they top deck it, like a Monster Reborn for 5 top decked is so good. And I know that Soul Charge has come out now that is basically a Monster Reborn 5 for everyone if they so wish, at the cost of life points. But Rekindling was the old school one. Rekindling was the card that brought everyone down to their knees when it was activated. It's just so painful when you're against them and you can do nothing about it. And the last one, I think a lot of people will agree with me, it's normally used in Dark World, but it's not a Dark World card. Just don't worry, even though they're fucking annoying. It is Epidemic Eradicator Virus. That card single-handedly can win games, especially on first turn. Like, the Dark World use it very well in the fact that they can just get a Grapher out and then set it, and then draw phase, activate it. Not only do they see the hand and like your set cards on the field, if it's early game, probably nuke spells, and then depending on the deck, then late game it'll probably be traps, just to see what's face down. And the advantage it like gives you is so good, and it should be run like in any deck that can make, you know, a 2/5+ beta consistently, a dark one. It should be run. It should be main decked because the card is just too good not to run. Eradicator is another one that just makes me go, motherfucker. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section below which cards you just kind of really want to rip your opponent's head off when it hits the field, because it's that fucking annoying. So yeah, as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, go check out Warrior Yu-Gi-Oh! And I shall catch you guys later.